outside a restaurant in Freeport, Long Island this weekend following a pop-up concert by rapper 50 Cent. Fights broke out along the village's famed nautical mile, and 2 officers were injured trying to restore order.
It's True and Livin', nautical mile part 2.
On the mile with it. Live on the mile, ain't slide through in the wild. Might hit the bar in town, Henny Coke with a smile. Hold on.
What are you gonna rap about?
Hold on.
Live on the mile, ain't slide through in the wild. Might hit a bar in town, Henny Coke with a smile. Really ain't the same since curfew shut it down. Couple fights and wild nights I heard around. Plus the houses that surround was bitching about the sound. They made them turn it down, put headphones on their crowns. That was the start of that weirdo shit. And plus them clunky ass headphones don't match my drip. I remember J-Vo was dragging cops on his bike there. I'm from North Side, they never wanted us up there. Cash border still segregated. North Side stormed the party, highly decorated, made them hate it. Plus the out-of-towners on some hater shit. Getting drunk and game goofy up on the strip. Or was it that night on the strip with 50 Cent? Couple stores got hit, Mal was too lit. But on some real shit, these niggas need paid rent.
Hit that like button, hit that like button. We in here, man.
Check in. And that goes for borough niggas who crept in. Bring your weapon or chins, we check them. And Broncos ain't the spot no more. Jeremy L house is where I squat my dog. Hurricane Harry still might get sauce. Drunk on water, man, I still eat like a boss. And don't forget the town got scanners. You riding around dirty front seat, wild with the blammer. Cops pull you over, now you spilling incense. Drag you out the car, didn't have a chance to give an alibi, you niggas rather testify. I caught your flame, she a dame, I had her mesmerized. Live on the mile, dog, I gotta advertise. Live on the mile, dog, I had her civilized.
What's poppin', y'all? I'm in the building. I am in the building. Welcome to the Check-In Report. I am your humble yet gracious host, True and Livin'. I'm not your homie, I'm the one and only Macaroni. He in the building, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. We got a plethora of things to talk about. You know, today we're gonna have a hip hop discussion. We're gonna have a lot of hip hop talks. A lot of things happening in hip hop. You got the Grammy nominations. We're going to talk about the Grammy nominations. We will be talking about Pitchfork. They put out their top hip hop albums of all time. I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on that. And also we have to talk about Jay-Z. Is Jay-Z the greatest of all time, where he cannot be challenged in terms of the verses? A lot of people are talking in terms of Jay-Z. Can Jay-Z be challenged in the verses? Is Jay-Z un-F-wittable in verses? We're going to talk a little bit about that today as well. Today we're going to have a hip-hop discussion. I want you guys' thoughts. Let me actually put a poll in the chat. Give me 1 second. I'll put a poll in the chat. Let me put a poll in the chat real quick. Just our first poll. We're going to do a couple of polls tonight. We're going to do a Grammy poll. My first question is Doechii deserving of a Grammy nom? That's my first question. And we're gonna get to Doechii in a second. But that's gonna be my first poll of today. Is she deserving of a Grammy nomination? Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Is Doechii deserving of a Grammy nomination? Me personally, I don't think she's deserving of a Grammy nomination. I think all of her songs are trash, respectfully. I've never heard her debut album, or I've heard the singles. I've heard the Anxiety. I've heard the other single that she had. I don't know the name of it. But she is, to me, in my opinion, she's the antithesis of an industry plant. There's no really buzz about her music like that. It all seems like it's all hype and botted streams. it doesn't feel authentic to me. The movement behind her, the music behind her, what's happening behind her, it doesn't feel authentic to me. So I want y'all to answer that for me. Does Doechii, TDE artist, does she deserve a Grammy nomination? A lot of people are mad. Some people are mad that, Freddie Gibbs was not nominated. A couple of other artists were not nominated in terms of the hip hop categories, and we're gonna go through that a little bit. But let me know, do you think Doechii is deserving of a Grammy nomination? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. I do want to know that. But the first topic we're going to talk about today is Best Rap Album Nominee. And the nominees goes as such. Clips, Let God Sort 'Em Out. Glorilla, Glorious. JID, God Does Like Ugly. Kendrick Lamar, GNX. Tyler the Creator, Chromacopia. Now, I'm going to be frank with you guys. I'm going to be keeping it real. I've only heard about about three of these albums front to back, right? I've only heard three of these albums front to back, right? I'm just going to put it out there. I've only heard three of these albums front to back, right? The Glorious album, the Glorilla album, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think she is deserving of that. I don't think that, no disrespect to Glorilla. I think Glorilla is a great artist. I think that she's had some hot singles, but nobody's talking about Glorilla in terms of her having an impeccable album. This world-renowned hip-hop album that everybody can't stop talking about. Nobody's talking about Glorilla in that vein. They're saying, Glorilla has some great tracks. She has some great singles. I mean, yeah, Glow, TGIF, great singles. Great singles. But nobody's saying, Glorilla had the best hip-hop album. Nobody's saying Glorilla had the greatest hip-hop album of the year. Glorilla had the biggest impact of the year. Nobody's looking at Glorilla like that. So I don't really necessarily understand why she's even in this category. In terms of best rap song, I think you can make an argument with her. TGIF, yeah, Glow, those were great rap songs. But nobody's talking about Glorilla in the same vein as, she had a better album than Kendrick Lamar. She had a better album than the Clips. She's not in those arguments, right? No, she's not in those arguments at whatsoever. So I don't understand why she's in here. I did not listen to the JID album, right? I did not listen to that. I'm just happy Cardi B didn't get no nomination. I'm just happy that didn't happen. Let's keep it a fuck. I am ecstatic that Cardi B was not on this nominations list. It is still a travesty that they gave that monkey, that Bronx monkey, any type of hardware when it came to the Academy. All of the incredible rappers throughout hip hop. And we're going to get to this. We're going to get to who I think should win and take away. We're going to get to that soon. But I just want to talk about Cardi B. And I'm happy that I want to give it up to the Academy. Give a round of applause to the Academy. Thank you, Academy, for not nominating that monkey, Cardi B. Thank you. Thank you for not nominating that monkey. Thank you. I did not want to see her talking like a bumbling idiot on stage. I didn't want to see it. It still I still have a bad taste in my mouth after she won. You got to remember, man, think of the artists who have won Best Rap Album. And I think it was in poor taste that the Academy decided to award that monkey. We're talking about the likes of a Kendrick Lamar, a Drake, a Kanye West, a Lauryn Hill, Outkast. all of the incredible artists that have came through, put out phenomenal bodies of work. All of the artists that you have not given an award to, a Nicki Minaj, a Snoop Dogg, a DMX, a Tupac. You decide to give an award to that monkey, Cardi B? That Bronx monkey? Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up that let me see if I can pull up her Grammy speech. Let me see. Cardi B. I still can't believe they gave that monkey an award. You ain't give Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg ain't got not one Grammy. He done made incredible timeless hip hop records his whole career. Drop It Like It's Hot, Gin and Juice, Beautiful. The incredible art of Snoop Dogg, all of the things he's done, and you couldn't give this man an award, but you gave this monkey Cardi B an award. The Grammy should be ashamed of themselves. They gave that monkey an award. Let me see if I can find her speech. I'm trying to find it on Twitter because I don't want to play. I don't want to play it on. I don't want to play it from. Actually, I may not even play it because I don't want it to get flagged. You know, speech, Grammy. Let's see if I can find her speech on the Grammys. Here she goes.
Cardi B.
This is when she won. It was a travesty. This was a travesty. This was like this was an absolute travesty when it came to hip hop. I believe that this was worse than when Macklemore won over Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think that this decision was worse than the Macklemore Kendrick Lamar best rap album. I think this was worse. Cardi B does not represent hip hop excellency. Let's just put it out there. I don't care what none of you New Yorkers feel. You got a soft spot in your heart for this monkey stripper that has 100 writers. It's all performative. There's no skill. All of her bars sound telegraphed. She's trash. She's garbage. She does not represent hip-hop excellency. And all you New Yorkers that are on the bandwagon of Cardi B, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is the mecca of hip-hop. Why are you clinging to this Bronx monkey? Fire, 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 fire! All of the hip-hop artists that never got a shot. They just recently gave Nas a Grammy a few years ago. Nicki Minaj been running the hip hop game as far as being a female for over a decade. Never gave her just due. Couldn't give her a best rap song Grammy or something melodic or something. They have yet to give Nicki Minaj a Grammy, but you reward this monkey? Fire! 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 This female version of Sleep and Eat, this female version of Amos and Andy, but you couldn't give the queen, you couldn't give Nicki Minaj a Grammy? That's crazy. Let's her speech. And we have to keep it a buck. The Grammys do not represent hip hop. I know a lot of you Kendrick Lamar fans, you're licking the boots of Kendrick Lamar, and you think that just because they are rewarding your favorite rapper that they are now authentic. But the Grammys have never been authentic to hip hop. They have never represented the quality and the best of hip hop.
That's why Tupac never won a Grammy. That's why Biggie Smalls never won a Grammy. That's why it took Nas his whole damn career to get a damn Grammy. It's all about political. It's all about face value, star power. Who's at the top? Who's at the bottom? Who's gonna get viewerships? Who we're gonna put on camera to get viewership? That's all it's about. It's not about the excellency of the music. It's never been about that. It's about viewership. It's about everything else. Cardi B was popping at that time. She was a pop star at that time. The Grammys to say, hey, we need some viewership. Let's put this monkey on stage and give her a damn award. Salute to Sinclair. I see Sinclair's in the building. What's up, Sinclair? Hold on, Sinclair. Salute, Sinclair. Salute. Sinclair says, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and join the chat. That's a fact. Yeah, you know, I thought that, you know, this was when she won for Best Rap Album. Just my opinion. I just thought that this was a black eye on the stand of hip hop. That they rewarded this woman with this, you know, when you think about all of the great artists that have come throughout time, and they rewarded this monkey. It's still a travesty in my heart. It's still a travesty. Let's listen to a speech.
Oh my God, babe, I can't breathe. Oh my goodness. Ciao. The nerves are so bad.
Oh, she's taking too damn long. I'm gonna be honest with you. She's taking too damn long. Taking too damn long. And who did she win over? Hold on, let me see. Who did she win Best Rap Album? I forgot who she won. I think it was Travis Scott, and who else was in there? Who else? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Best Rap Album. I think that was what, 2018? Let me see if I can get down there. Invasion of Privacy. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so she won against Macklemore Swimming, Nipsey Hussle Victory, Daytona, Pusha T, and Travis Scott Astro. I think Travis Scott should have won that award. Travis Scott had the bigger album and the bigger impact in my opinion. You know, I think Travis Scott should have won that award. Yeah, I think Travis Scott should have won that award. I don't think Cardi B was deserving of that award. But nonetheless, I just want to talk about how, you know, the Grammys have never represented the excellency of hip hop. They never represented that. It's been about viewership. It's been about marketing dollars. It's been about everything but what the music represents. So, you know, I just want to put that out there. But in terms of Best Rap Album, in my opinion, I've only heard 3 of these albums. Like I said, I've only heard 3. I haven't heard all of these albums. I've glossed through Glorilla's album. I thought it was okay. There's a couple songs that I thought was okay. But in my opinion, I think it's a 2-leg race between GNX and the Clips. I think the Clips had the better album. I think the Clips had a better album. You know, I think the Clips album is better than the Kendrick album. If I'm gonna keep it real. You know, GNX was cool. GNX was good. You know, it wasn't a bad album. But you know, we all kind of realized it was just really a Drake hate tape. Couple of jams on there, but in terms of a body of work, it wasn't really no To Pimp a Butterfly. It really wasn't no Damn. It was more like a mixtape. The Clips gave you a full body of work. So I'm going with the Clips. I think the Clips are deserving. I think that, you know, a sleeper pick as well is Tyler, the Creator. If you're talking about, you know, personal, in-depth, real topics, deep topics, you know, really talking about things and putting things out on the table that are, you know, detailed, personal,
Tyler did an incredible job with Chromacopia. That was a great album as well. That was a great album. But if you ask me, as a front to back body of work, I think that the clip should win this award.
Fire! 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 Fire!
You know? salute to URMA. He says music. Are you talking about Cardi? You talking about Cardi? You think Cardi should have got nominated? Do you think Cardi should have? I Am Music. Let me know what you're referring to when you say music. Are you saying that Cardi, Playboy Cardi, not Cardi B, Playboy Cardi? Do you think he should have been nominated? Is that what you're referring to when you say music? Because I do think Playboy Cardi should have been nominated. I think he should have took the place of Glorilla. I think instead of Glorilla, it should be Playboy Cardi here with I Am Music. In my opinion, I don't think Glorilla had an impact in terms of album. Nobody was really checking for the album. It was really the singles that people were really loving from Glow. And salute to Glorilla. Glorilla had a great year. She had a fabulous year. You know, she had hit songs. But in terms of a full body of work, nobody was really on it like that. Nobody was saying Glorilla had the best album this year. So I do think that Playboy Cardi, not Cardi B, Playboy Cardi, should have a nomination. I do think that Playboy Cardi should have had the nomination. He says Playboy Cardi. Yeah, listen, Playboy Cardi is deserving to be on this list. Why did they snub him? They definitely snubbed him. He was deserving to be on this list. And I'm not gonna lie, no disrespect to JID. You know, JID is not moving the needle like that. Listen, he's a respected rapper. A lot of people love his albums. But in terms of moving the needle, in terms of hip hop, in terms of the people that are watching, and I know that shouldn't be the only barometer when we're talking about hip hop excellency. But in terms of moving the needle, JID does not move the needle. People were not, clamoring and talking about that album as it's the greatest thing they've ever heard. When it comes to hip hop albums, we continue to hear about the Clips album. We continue to hear about Kendrick's album. We heard a lot of people say a lot of great things about the Tyler the Creator album. No, but I didn't hear people in Dove saying how incredible JID's album was. I did not hear that.
Fire! 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 Fire!
I did not hear that. And he certainly wasn't moving the needle. He didn't have raging teenagers in mosh pits like Playboy Cardi, raging, wilding out, dirty vans. He didn't have that. So, that level of excitement and hype was not behind his music. So, I agree. I do think Playboy Cardi should have a nomination here. Do I think that he should win over these albums? Absolutely not. I don't think I Am Music was better than the majority of these albums. It wasn't better than the Clips album. It wasn't better than GNX, and it wasn't better than Chromacopia. I'm sorry. I got to keep it a buck. I like I Am Music, but it wasn't, it's not Whole Lotta Red. Whole Lotta Red is a great body of work, but I Am Music, I think he kind of regressed with that one. I don't think that was his best body of work. And he damn sure shouldn't have took that long to drop that shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He took entirely too long to drop that song. I'm gonna drop that album. Entirely too long to drop that album. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Is my thing? Hold on, y'all. What's going on with my battery? Is my battery on? Give me 1 second, y'all. Why is my battery out? Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I think my battery went out. Hold on. On my computer. My computer cord. Give me 1 second. my cord? Let me actually transfer this here to here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, my cord went. My cord. I don't know what's going on with my battery on my computer. I sort of saw the power just went out of nowhere. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, wait, we're back. Yeah, but in terms of what I was talking about, in terms of that, I just feel like I feel like Playboy Cardi, he's not deserving to excuse me, not Playboy Cardi. I don't feel like Glorilla and JID. I don't really think they are deserving to be on this list, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Let's look at some of the other categories. We're gonna stay on rap. I saw Billboard. They had some of the nominations on here. I just want to talk about some of the nominations. Let me actually put it in the chat. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Best rap performance. Let's talk about that for a second. Best rap performance. Grammys. See if I can find that. Best rap performance. Where is it at? Where is it at? I'm just looking for the nominees. Just looking to put them up there. I ain't got the nominees on here. Should have them on here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Best rap performance nominees. Latest. Here we go. This is it right here. Here we go. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Here we go. Give me 1 second. Let me put this up here because this is crazy too. I don't like this list either. This is a bad list as well. I want y'all to take a look at this right here. This is who they've nominated in terms of the best rap performance. Right here you got that monkey that I was talking about, Cardi B. All of me. Hold on. You bang it on. You got that monkey, Cardi B, like I said. I don't know why does Cardi B really need another Grammy? And Outside, oh yeah, Outside came out this year. That's a fact. Outside did come out this year. I'm thinking of Up. But let's be real. Was that really an incredible rap performance? The Outside record? Was that like incredible rapping? Was that like incredible? Let me know. Do y'all feel like that was incredible rapping that she was doing on that trash song that somebody wrote for her? Was that incredible rapping? Stefan, salute to Stefan. He says Clips, they got to get one. I agree. I want the Clips to win best rap album. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see that. I would love to see them win best rap album, and I think it's deserving of them. But let's get back to the best rap performance nominees. Here you have Cardi B, Outside, Chains and Whips, Clips, Pusha T, Madison and Kendrick Lamar. Then you have Anxiety, Doechii. Oh, that's a trash song. And then you have Kendrick Lamar, TV Off. I hate that song, but it is what it is. And you have Darling I by Tyler the Creator. Now let's get into the picks here. Let's first get into Cardi B, and I've already talked about it. Cardi B is not deserving to be on this damn list. Give me 1 second, y'all. Outside was not an incredible. This is best rap performance, right? Cardi B is not a great rapper. So why in the bluest of hells is Cardi B? Why does my thing keep going out? What's going on with this? What is going on, man? My battery keep going out on my laptop. I don't know what's going on. What the hell is happening? Hold on, y'all. Yo, y'all give me a brief intermission, all right? Give me a brief intermission. I gotta figure something out. Give me a brief intermission, all right? I apologize for that, y'all. Freaking my one of my adapters went out, man. One of my adapters went out for some reason. My battery on one of my adapters went out. I don't know what's happening, so I had to fix that. All right, so I think I'm good. I think I'm good now. Yeah, just one of my adapters just went out. I guess it's burnt out, or I don't know what exactly happened, but it just stopped working. It just stopped working out of nowhere. I'm just wondering, like, why does my thing keep going in and out? All right, so we're back. All right, we're back. We're back, y'all. All right, my fault about that. Let's get back into the show. Yeah, I apologize about that, y'all. It was I didn't foresee that happening, to be honest with you. Let's get back into it though. The best rap performances, right? Let's get back into it. In terms of the best rap performances, you know, come on, Cardi B outside. I mean, let's be real. Like, she's not a rapper. She's not a good rapper. We're talking about rap in its purest form. We're talking about just people that are skilled at rapping. Cardi B is not that. She's not no incredible rapper. Nobody. I've never heard somebody say, "Yo, Cardi B." Yo, have you heard that Cardi B 16? Cardi B, man, she's one of the best rappers in the game. She's killing it. She's killing it. She's a lyrical genius. I've never heard people talk about Cardi B in that type. And I want to know who makes these these lists. Who nominates these people to say, okay, yeah, we're gonna nominate this one, we're gonna nominate this one, because they can't be there's nobody in hip hop that's saying Cardi B is has one of the best rap performances of this year. There's nobody saying Cardi B had one of the better rap performances of this year. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's clamoring to hear a Cardi B verse like that. Nobody's clamoring for that. Why are we lying to ourselves? Come on, let's just be real here. Clips, Pusha T, and Malice and Kendrick, Chains and Whips, that's a good rap song. Great rap performances. Doechii, Anxiety, no. There wasn't no incredible rapping on that song. I can't tell you one bar off of that damn song. That song is garbage. Best rap performance. Where? When? How? How did she have the best rap performance? There wasn't no incredible rapping on that damn song. It's more of a melodic song. It's more, and of course she ripped off that, somebody that I used to know. She just ripped off the melody and did a little 1-2 thing, and it's a trash song. Nobody's bumping it like that. TV Off. Do I think Kendrick was rapping on it? He was rapping his ass off on that record. I'm not mad at that. I don't like that record, but I think he was rapping his ass off. I'm not mad at him being here. And Tyler on Darling I think that's what he was. I forgot how that song went, but he was rapping on that album. In my opinion, I'm not mad at the Clips winning this one again. I'm not mad at the Clips winning with Chains and Whips. Fire! 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 The Clips winning with Chains and Whips is not bad. I think that's fair. If they won with Chains and Whips, I think that would be fair. I think that would be fair if they won, because I think that you have two incredible rappers who linked up with another incredible rapper and gave great rap performances. So if we're talking about great rap performances in hip hop in its purest form, Chains and Whips by the Clips should win. Fire! 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 So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with Chains and Whips. I think Chains and Whips, and I wouldn't be mad at TV Off winning either. TV Off would have been good too, winning that one too. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. Let's go for Best rap song. Best rap song. Grammy. Best rap song. Let's see if we can find that. Here, I mean it is. I mean it is here. Hold on, let me see if I can put it on the screen. Best rap song. Best rap song. Let me see. For best rap song, they have Dolce Anxiety. Then they have Chains and Whips. Right? Is that Chains and Whips? No. Let the birds don't sing. Tyler the Creator with Sticky. No. Glorilla. Is that Yeah Glow? Oh, TGIF Friday and TV Off. In my opinion, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think the song that the Clips made was better than all these songs. I think it's better than this song. I think it's better than all of it. I don't think that the Clips should sweep, but I do think that it's deserving. If we're talking about the best rap song, I think that the Clips made the best rap song. Let me see if I can put it up. Hold on, let me see something. Give me 1 second, y'all. Best rap song. Best rap song. Give me 1 second, y'all. And I want to know you guys' opinion in the chat. Give me your opinions in the chat, bro. I'm here to listen to opinions. See what you guys have to say. Let me see. Yeah, I believe that the Clip should win that one. I think the Clip should win that one. Cause I think they did have the best rap song. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think they did have the best rap song. We got what melodic. I should have had these pulled up already. Here we go. Where is it at? Best melodic. People they're giving their predictions. I'm just looking for the nominees. Where's the nominees at? Where's the nominees? Go for the nominees. Melodic rap nominees. Looking for the nominees here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'll put this up on the screen here. Put this up on the Summer Jam screen. I gotta let y'all see that. Let y'all see the noms. And I want to know you guys' opinion. Here you have Friday and Meek Mill's Proud of Me. You have Ty Dolla $ign and Black, Wholeheartedly. You got Kendrick Lamar and SZA with Luther. You got Party Next Door and Drake, Somebody Love Me. Terrence Martin and Keon Dixon. In my opinion, I think it should be between Luther and Somebody Loves Me. I think it should be between Luther and Somebody Loves Me. You know, people gassing up this Meek Mill's Proud of Me record. I don't think that's deserving to win. You know, Luther dominated the radio. We gotta just be honest. Luther dominated the radio. What was it like? #1. More than likely, Luther's probably gonna win this. More than likely, I think, you know, in terms of melodic performance, here you have an R&B singer on the song and SZA. I think in terms of that, I think that more than likely Luther's gonna win. It was #1 for like what, 13 weeks, 16 weeks. They're gonna win that one. I think that's the one Kendrick will definitely win. He'll probably win this in Best Rap Album, unfortunately. I don't think he should win Best Rap Album, but I think he'll win this award and another one. And that's about it in terms of the rap categories. I don't want to really get into the other categories. I mean, we can get into the album of the year. Three rap albums were in the album of the year discussion. Album of the year, Grammys. Yeah, it was Kendrick, Tyler, and the Clips. And of course, you got Bad Baby, you got Sabrina Carpenter, you got other people in there. I don't think they're gonna give it to a rap album. They're probably gonna give it to Bad Bunny or Lady Gaga or Sabrina Carpenter, to be honest with you. They're gonna give it to one of the three. One of the three. That's my opinion. They're gonna give it to either one of them. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Let's get into the next topic. I'm kind of off the Grammys right now. What was the next topic? Should we do Jay-Z? Let's do Jay-Z. Talk about Mr. Jay-Z, Sean Carter. Joe Camel himself. Let's talk about Jay-Z. In terms of Jay-Z, there's a lot of discussion going on in terms of Jay-Z. Who could beat Jay-Z in a Verzuz? And I want to hear some names. You know, let me put it in the chat. It's time to switch over to another topic anyway. Let me end the last one with Doechii. Nobody cares about Doechii. End that with Doechii. Sinclair says, side note, Brick Lady going to jail. Your video on her was hilarious. Yeah, I seen. Sinclair, I'm a little disheartened that she only got 90 days. How many days she get in jail? Let me look that up real quick. I'm a little disheartened about her conviction. Let me look that up. Brick Lady gets how many days in jail? I'm a little disheartened about how much time she got. What, she get like 90 days or something like that? Yeah, she got 90 days. She only got 90 days? Sinclair, that charlatan, only got 90 days. After all of the lying, all of the manipulating, all of the scamming, police out there working hard to crack the case and find this mysterious man who hit her with a brick. All of the police time wasted, efforts wasted, police work wasted, money allocated to a scam artist. 90 days, that's all she gets is 90 days? I'm a little disgusted at that. And they gave her a social media ban, right? I think it's a 10-year social media ban. Let me see something. Brick Lady social media ban. Let's look this up because I'm not sure. Brick Lady has been sentenced to 10-year social media ban as part of a probation for GoFundMe theft scam. The court ordered is a condition of her 10-year probation sentence, which also includes 90 days in jail and paying $42,000 in restitution. Listen, I'm a little disheartened about this the end result of this case. I was really hoping that she got at least 2 to 3 years in jail. I was hoping for that. I think that she's well deserving of 2 to 3 years in jail. Because, she doubled down on the lie. And it's not just the fact that she lied, she manipulated, she scammed. Let me put that charlatan on the screen. Give me 1 second. When I talk about this charlatan, I'm gonna put that slob on the screen. Give me 1 second. Let's talk about Brick Lady for a second. Put that slob on the screen. Scam artist, charlatan. Put it on the screen. I'm just a little disheartened about the result of that case because I just don't feel like 90 days is good enough. 90 days is not good enough. That's not good enough. You have to take into account that this woman started a wildfire on social media. There were black men on social media that was chastising other black men. How dare you let that happen to a black woman? You were supposed to protect the black. I remember Willie D, salute to Willie D. Willie D was going 10 toes down on black men not protecting black women. She caused hysteria online. And of course, we all pulled up her old videos where she's slapping people, where she scammed people before. We looked up that record of her scamming people before. All of the nonsense that this woman has been a part of. And remember, this is not her first rodeo. This is not the first time she scammed people. This is not the first time she's tried this. This woman has a history of doing this, of scamming people. She is more than well deserving of more than 2 to 3 years.
Fire! 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 Fire!
More than deserving of 2 to 3 years. You give 90 days to somebody who that's their first mistake. I mean, I think 90 days is very lenient. 90 days is extremely lenient. Extremely lenient. That's not good enough. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, that's extremely lenient for somebody like her who has, a history of scamming people. It's not her first rodeo. So I don't understand how they just, it's almost like a slap in the wrist. It's almost like a slap in the wrist, in my opinion. Rhoda. Yeah, 90 days, I agree. 90 days is nothing. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. And I guarantee you, she will be back on the internet. She's not gonna follow that social media ban thing. She's gonna have some type of burner account where she's posting videos of her sloppy ass. Looking like a melted sundae. Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, I just feel like, like, where is the lesson? There's no lesson. She's not gonna learn any lesson from this. She's gonna be out there doing it again, scamming more people, acting like a degenerate. Yeah, 90 days wasn't good enough. So yeah, I'm very disheartened about how this case turned out. I thought that she was at least gonna get 2 to 3 years, and I thought that was fair. 2 to 3 years, you scammed all these people, you wasted the police time, you lied to every officer. You deserve 2 to 3 years. I don't know her criminal record. I know that she got caught for scamming people before, but I don't know if that was on her record. They probably gave her a slap on the wrist then, because they would have to if they allowed her to get away with this one and give her only 90 days in jail. I mean, she must not have any long criminal record. She probably scammed once or twice before, and that was probably it. She don't have like a criminal, like an assault or anything crazy. Probably just like one fraud charge, and that's probably it. Yeah, but it's disgusting. It's just a miscarriage of justice, and I'm kind of disheartened about it. Let's get into Jay-Z. And I was gonna talk about the brick lady, but I just felt like I did see that. I did see that she only got 90 days. I just like, what, this little fat sloppy tether. I just let her go about her business, man, because it's nothing. At this point in time, I just feel like it's set in stone. They allowed her to get 90 days. The judge was lenient. They allowed this woman to do this, and hey, she's gonna do it again. She has a history of doing it before, getting caught, and then she fell back, got off the internet for a minute, and then she came back, and she came with the whole brick lady scam. They caught her. I remember I can't pull the video up because it's lost in the archives. If you go back to my live, you'll find it. But there was a video of her before when she was doing a scam, and it was on the internet, but it didn't catch it wasn't like viral. It was just a lot of people were talking about it, but it didn't go viral. The Brick Lady thing went viral, so that's why everybody was talking about it. But she got caught before the whole Brick Lady thing. There was a scam that she was a part of that she was up to. She was doing. So she has a history of doing this, right? So, but you know, not shout out to her, but she, you know, enjoy your 90 days, Tether. Enjoy your 90 days. Enjoy your 90 days, keeping your beverages cold in the toilet. Let's get to Jay-Z. Who can beat Jay-Z in a Verzuz? Who are we going to put up against Jay-Z? Who would you guys say can beat Jay-Z in a Verzuz? Who are the people that you would say if you had if you was like, you know what? This person could beat Jay-Z in the Verzuz. Who would y'all say? Let me put that in the poll. Give me 1 second. Who could beat Jay-Z? Who can beat Jay-Z? Jigga Man in a Verzuz. Let me put that up in the chat. Let me put some names on there. Hold on. Nas. Wait, let me put a few people. Put a few people and no one. Let me know in the chat. I'm gonna throw some names out there. Throw some names out there, and I'm not gonna say Future. And people said Future. I thought that was a terrible matchup. I would throw Kanye in there. I would throw Drake in there. But I'm thinking more Jay-Z's peers, who you know, the people that came up with him in the 90s. I'm going to throw my man Nas in there. I think Nas can go 10, 15. I think Nas can go 10 and 15 records with Jay. Fire! 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 I think Nas can go 10, 15 records with Jay. Right? I think Eminem could go 10, 15 records with Jay. That's a fact. Fire! 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 10, 15 records, I think he could go. I'm going to throw 50 Cent in there. I think 50 Cent could go 10 records with Jay. Jay-Z is not unbeatable. Does Jay-Z have an incredible catalog, an incredible body of work? Is he one of the greatest? Absolutely. But in terms of him being unbeatable, I just think, you know, listen, man, you know, understand that Jay-Z's a rapper. A rapper is supposed to, because there's the clip that went out. Maybe I'll play the clip where he says that nobody can stand on stage with him. He's supposed to say that. As a rapper, you're supposed to say that you're the best. You're supposed to say that your catalog is the greatest and nobody can stand toe-to-toe with you in the Verzuz. You're supposed to say that. So I don't have a problem with him saying that. But the reality of that, let me see if I can pull that up. Jay-Z versus Talk. See if I can pull that up with him. Is this it right here? This might be it.
Everyone's amazing and done what they done. No one can stand on that stage. I mean, I'm just telling you guys the real. Like, it's not a shot. There's not a chance in hell that anyone can stand on that stage with me for I don't know how long it is. 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours.
Right.
Look, you gotta stand in front of the Grammy family freestyle live.
He says you gotta stand in front of the Grammy family freestyle. Jay-Z, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you tried to play the Grammy family freestyle and Kanye got on that stage and played la 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 la, wait till I get my money right, you will be taking an L. Fire, 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 fire. We don't give a squirrel fart about your Grammy family freestyle. If you did your Grammy family freestyle and you got on stage with Lil Wayne and you played that, and then Lil Wayne played a milli, you will be taking an L. Fire! Jay-Z, if you did the Grammy Family Freestyle and you was on that stage with 50 Cent and you played that Grammy Family Freestyle and then it was 50 Cent turn and you know what came on? Boom, 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 boom. You will be taking an L. Fire! Would be taking an L. So what are we talking about? The Grammy fam, like that's that's an automatic W in the column if you play that record. Get real, Jay-Z. If you was on stage with Nas and you did the Grammy Family Freestyle, and then it was Nas's turn. And you know what came on? You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. That's a W for Nas, not you. Fire! Nobody care about your damn Grammy Family Freestyle. We gotta stop.
No one's ever even seen me perform that. Like, you got to stand in front of that. That ain't gonna never happen, man. Let's move on from Verzuz and let's get back to the this Keys album.
But first, before we move on from Verzuz, we definitely have to get my husband.
Everyone's amazing.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jay. Listen, listen. Jay-Z, like I said, one of the greats that ever touched a mic, but. You know, and like I said, he's supposed to say that he's the best. He's supposed to say nobody can stand on that stage with me. That's what a rapper's supposed to say. He's not doing nothing wrong. He's saying what he's supposed to say. But the reality of the situation, a lot of people can stand on stage with Jay. And not only could they stand on the stage with Jay, they could win. I get it, you know, and you know, the reality is, another part of the reality is there's a lot of Hovengers in the rap industry. There's a lot of people that lick the boots of Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z is a powerful person in the industry. He's a mover, he's a shaker, he's a puppeteer. He can make a lot of things happen. He can make a lot of things stop happening. He's a very influential and powerful person in the industry. A lot of people have been licking his boots for years. A lot of people are Jay-Z admirers, and they lick the bootstraps for free. But that doesn't mean that he's untouchable in the verses. And listen, I'm aware of his catalog. He has one of the best catalogs in rap. I'm not gonna lie. I think he has a top 5 catalog. I think he has classics and classics and classics of albums. Classic songs, even songs that we're not even thinking about that are going to come up in the verses that we're going to be like, oh, I forgot about this one. He's going to play those. But in terms of him being unbeatable, he is not unbeatable. And we have to keep it real with Jay and Jay and other rappers. Let's put it up there. Let's look at Jay's stats. Because I did see this one time. Jay-Z stats compared to Drake. I wish I could pull it up. Jay-Z and Drake stats. Drake, Jay-Z stats. I saw somebody had it one time where Jay-Z only had like, you know, four #1 records. You know, Drake has 13 Hot 100 entries. Drake has more. And it's the same thing with Lil Wayne. They, you know, Drake, Lil Wayne, Kanye, Eminem, they've surpassed Jay-Z. They haven't surpassed Jay-Z in Grammys because he's one of the most acclaimed Grammy Award winners. But in terms of just record sales, songs on the Billboard, he's been surpassed already by a lot of rappers. He's been surpassed already. Eminem has been surpassed him in terms of just record sales. Lil Wayne has been surpassed him in terms of like Hot 100 entries on the thing and sales. Drake has surpassed everyone. 50 Cent, he said it himself. He said he did what Jay-Z in Jay-Z's 10 years of his career, he did in 2 years. He did his whole 10-year career in just 2 years. So, when we talk about Jay-Z, and listen, I get it. Jay-Z is one of the best. He's one of the GOATs. Longevity, bars, classic albums, classic records. I get it. He's one of the best. Nobody can take that away from him. I can't take that away from Jay. I can't take away his track record. I can't take away what he's done for the game. I can't take away nothing. I can't take away none of his stats. But the question is he unbeatable? Can anybody stand on that stage with him? And the reality is, yes, a lot of people can stand on stage with him, and not only stand on stage with him, whoop his ass. Not unbeatable. This nigga ain't the Thanos of rap like that. He ain't hot like that. And remember, another thing about Jay, and let me get to some of the comments. I see y'all coming in with the comments. Another thing about Jay never dominated rap. Because we could look at a lot of rappers and say, well, he dominated rap at this time. Eminem, he dominated rap in the 2000s. Tupac, he dominated rap in the 90s. Right? We could look and say, statistically, he dominated, right? We could look back, at certain eras and say, oh, Drake is dominating rap right now. We can statistically go back and say who was actually charting, who was actually selling the most records. Jay-Z was never that guy. He's been consistent. Got to give him that on consistency. He's had longevity. He's been able to position himself at the right times. He's been able to continue to put out great bodies of work to keep the fans interested. He's done all of that. But in terms of being the top guy in hip hop, he has never been that. The people in New York put him on that pedestal, but he has not universally ever been that guy. That's a fact. Fire! Salute to Ass Cats. He says DMX would give Jay smoke. I agree. When in 1998 and 99, DMX was hotter than Jay-Z. So all this, Jay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Only people in New York look at Jay on this, high tier level. People in Louisiana, people in Atlanta, people in California, people in Chicago, people only in the tri-state area, people look at Jay as this un-F-woodable character that nobody can stand on the stage with. Nobody looks at him like that. Nobody's looking at him like that. And listen, I'm a New Yorker. So I understand the mythos. I understand how people look at him. I understand how people look at the track record. And I think he's had an incredible career. He's one of the best. He's one of the GOATs. But the question is, can anybody stand on the stage with him? And the reality is yes. Give Jay-Z credit for having longevity. Give Jay-Z credit for, in terms of that Def Jam system, being the most successful out of that Def Jam system. Because everybody from that Def Jam system, primarily they all fell off. DMX fell off. Ja Rule fell off. Method, Red, they all, at a certain point, they had their time in the sun and they ultimately fell off. Jay-Z was able to have the longevity out of that Def Jam camp, right? And he's probably the most successful out of that camp, in terms of longevity wise, right? So I would give Jay-Z that credit. I would give him that. He's more so the GOAT of longevity, the GOAT of staying on top, the GOAT of continually getting and generating interest in his music, and keeping the fans talking and continually being considered one of the best. But he's never been the guy. He's never been the guy, like the guy. The way we look at Drake is on top of hip hop. He's never been that. The way we looked at Eminem in the early 2000s, he's never been that. He's been, number 3. He could have been number 4 at times. He could have been number 2 at times. But he's never been numero uno. Never. Never been numero uno. He's been numero uno. He's been numero uno in New York. I give him that. In New York, he's been numero uno. I think he's been numero uno. He's held the crown in New York. But in terms of universal, around the globe, and let's be honest about around the globe, if he didn't marry Beyonce, a lot of people would now know who Jay-Z is. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That marriage to Beyonce helped him. Helped his career, helped the trajectory of his career. Some people are going to, look over that. They're going to look over, oh, no, he would have been Jay-Z without Beyonce. He would have been Jay-Z without Beyonce. No, nigga. The marriage with Beyonce helped his career. Helped his career. Ultimately elevated his career, put him in position. Put him in places he would not be able to be. It greatly helped him to be married to one of the biggest female pop stars of this century. Who are we fooling? Who are we honestly fooling that the Beyonce marriage did not help him? It helped him. You don't think that 50 Cent or let's say a Nas would have been greatly helped in their career if they would have been married to a star like that? Are you kidding me? To have a superstar like Beyonce and being married to her while making music, you don't think people would be talking? You don't think that would be generating interest for your music, helping your brand? He was greatly helped from marrying Beyonce. And it helped him with his global presence because he did not have a global presence. You can go around the world. People don't know Jay-Z like that. People don't know Jay-Z like they know Tupac, Snoop Dogg, a Lil Wayne. Certain rappers that have a global presence. Kendrick Lamar. They didn't know Jay-Z like that before the Beyonce marriage. Go to India. Go to China, Mexico. They wasn't rocking with Jay-Z like that. They know Snoop Dogg. They know Tupac because they have a global presence. They transcend hip-hop in America where they've crossed over. Jay-Z wasn't crossing over like that. People in China wasn't messing with him with the Rockaware jeans and the dusty Yankee fitted with the untied Timberlands. They wasn't. The niggas in China wasn't rocking with that. Get this dusty Brooklyn nigga off stage. Where's Snoop Dogg? Fire! Get this dusty Brooklyn Rockaware chain, Rockaware jersey wearing Negro off this stage. Where's Snoop Doggy Dogg? We want to see Snoop Doggy Dogg. He's never had that global presence like that. So I'm just keeping it real. He's never had that global presence. He's never been that guy globally. The Beyonce marriage helped him. So I just want to put that out there. I think we pretty much, nipped that in the butt. Jay-Z, he's not the best. He's not an artist that nobody can stand on stage with. I disagree with that. I think that's all mythical and that's all hogwash. A lot of people can stand on stage with that dude. Let's get into the next topic. Last topic of the day. See if I can pull it up. And thank you guys for riding out. I know, I haven't been making shows like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really been a work. It's really been a work that has been wearing me out more than anything. It's work. It's hard to do, you know, I'm getting older, guys. I know when I first started on YouTube, I was a younger guy, had a lot of energy. I could do an 8-hour shift at work and come home and do a 3-hour live stream. I had it in me. As I'm getting older, you know, I don't know. I don't have it in me to just, I can't do an 8-hour work day and come home and do a 3-hour stream. It's not easy on me, you know? So I'm trying to, you know, really, you know, schedule my time. You may see me do more early morning lives. You may start seeing me do more lives early in the morning. Not like 6 or 7 in the morning, but maybe like, you know, 10, 11, 12, noonish before I go to work. You may see me start to do more, you know, early morning, noonish lives. Because, you know, the late night streams, doing an 8-hour, 9-hour shift, coming home, doing, you know, got to set up the camera, got to set up the lighting. I haven't even worked on a video in a long time. It's rough sometimes. Sometimes it's rough. So I'm just throwing that out there. You may start to see me do more early morning and noontime lives. So I'm just throwing that out there. But Pitchfork, they made a list. Just throwing that out there. They made a list of the top rap albums of all time. According to their readers, that's what they're saying. The Pitchfork's best rap albums of all time, according to their readers. So it's not primarily their list. They're saying that this is their list according to their readers. According to their readers, these are the ones who have the best albums, right? And you know, today, you know, we're just doing a hip hop discussion. I just want to talk about some hip hop. Come on here and talk about some hip hop. You know, listen, this list is not terrible. I've seen worse lists than this. My issue, let's start at the top 5 first. Kendrick Lamar should not have 2 albums in the top 5. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Illmatic at number 1, no problem. 36 Chambers, number 2, no problem. Kendrick Lamar having 2 albums, 3 and 4, on a top hip hop album. And listen, do I think he's deserving to be on a list? Absolutely. Do I think he should be top 20? Possibly top 10, maybe in the 10s or the 11s. I'm not mad at that. Put 2 damn albums by Kendrick Lamar in the top 5, that's absolutely glazing. It's too much glazing. Stop glazing this man. And I love To Pimp a Butterfly. That's my favorite Kendrick Lamar album, if nobody ever knew. That's my favorite Kendrick Lamar album, To Pimp a Butterfly. For me, it's To Pimp a Butterfly, then Damn, then Good Kid, Mad City. After that, I would say To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Good Kid, Mad City, Section 80, and I think at the last, I would probably put Mr. Morale. I don't like that album. Oh, GNX. I would put GNX, then Mr. Morale. I think Mr. Morale is his worst album. So yeah, I would have To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Good Kid, Mad City, GNX, Section 80, then Mr. Morale. That's how I would probably put it if I had to make a list of my favorite Kendrick Lamar albums. But yeah, you know, do I think he's deserving to be on this list? But absolutely, you know, I do. I think he deserves to be on this list. But do I think he should be in the 2 albums in the top 5? That's ridiculous. Come on, y'all. 2 albums in the top 5. I mean, come on. I understand, you know, he beat Drake. I understand a lot of people think that he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But, you know, to say that he has 2 albums that are, you know, better than a lot of these albums that's on this list, that's ridiculous. I'm trying to get to some of the comments. Give me a second, y'all. My computer's kind of stalling. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, I know what my computer's stalling for. Yeah, my computer's stalling. I don't know why it's stalling for us. Messing up. 1 second, y'all. Let me just go down some of this list. We'll go down some of this list. Illmatic at number 1, no problem. 36 Chambers, no problem. The Pimple Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City. I have a problem with Mad Villainy. I love Mad Villainy. I'm a huge MF Doom fan. Do I think it's the top 5 hip hop album of all time? Sorry, no. And I love that album. Huge fan, but I don't think it's a top 5 hip hop album of all time. It's probably in the 20s for me. Probably in the 20s. Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory. I think it's too high. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's the album I think should be number 3. That should be number 3 instead of The Pimple Butterfly. That should be number 3 to me. Aquemini is a top 10 hip hop album. Let me make sure I got everything on this list like I'm having it. I just want to go through this list real quick. Notorious Big, Ready to Die. Now, let me say something about this album. I think this is one of the most overhyped hip hop albums of all time. Listen, there's some joints on that album. Unbelievable. Everyday Struggle. Give Me the Loot. The What? Listen, incredible album. What's the Suicidal Thoughts? Incredible writing by Biggie. Incredible. But can we just really say it? Life After Death is a better album than Ready to Die. It's better. Better. It's a better album. It's a better album, ladies and gentlemen. It's always been. Biggie's second album is a better album than his debut. It is. Public Enemy, It Takes a Nation. I'm not mad at it. Liquid Swords, a little bit too high. It's in the top 10. Excuse me, it's in the top 20, top 30. Stanktonia, a little too high. I love that album, but it's a little too high. Midnight Marauders, that's a top 20 album for me. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill shouldn't even be on this list. It's not a hip hop album. It's an R&B album. Shouldn't even be on the list. Take that off. I'll take that off the list and just throw it in the trash. The Chronic, top 20. Kanye West Yeezus has no place on this list. No place on this list. Does not belong. It's not a top 20. I don't think it's a top 100 hip hop album, if you ask me. Has no place on this list. Jay-Z Blueprint, top 20. College Dropout, top 15, top 20. Infamous, top 20. Only Built for Cuban Links, top 20. Damn, I Love Damn. For me, top 15, top 20. Marshall Mathers LP, top 10, top 20. Not mad at it. Supreme Clientele, top 30, top 35. So listen, I like some of the picks, but some of these picks they were really, really bad. They were trash. And you know, we got to get to a point. I mean, hip hop seems like it's the only genre that has these lists all the damn time. Why do we always need a list in hip hop? Can somebody answer that to me? Can somebody break that down? Why do we continually need a list in hip hop? Why do we always need a list? Like every damn week, every damn month, it's a new list. I don't see them making lists in rock or pop or any of these other genres. Why does hip hop continually need a list? Somebody break that down to me in the comment section. Somebody tell me, in the comments of this video. But with that being said, listen, guys, it's been real. I just want to do a quick little live. I haven't done a live. I didn't do a live yesterday, so I was like, let me do a live and talk my talk, walk my walk. I haven't done a live in a while. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And with that being said, we out, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good night, man. We out. Salute to my mods. Salute to Sinclair. Salute to all my mods. Salute to everybody that came out tonight. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Toodles.